How you doing? I'm Ryan Odette from Georgia Ray's Hot Chicken here in Tecumseh. We're located at 400 Manning Road, and we specialize in Nashville hot chicken. On today's episode of Food Spotters, we're going to be making our Nashville hot chicken sandwich, our half bird, and our coleslaw. So follow me into the kitchen and I'll show you how it's done. How you doing? So the first dish we're going to be making is the Nashville hot chicken sandwich. This is our most popular menu item. What we start with first is our white meat, all white meat chicken breast. This has been brined overnight. So we brine this in a mixture of pickle juice and some spices. And we do that to keep it moist. And then after it's been brined overnight, we're gonna take it, we're gonna dip it into our egg wash. From our egg wash, we're gonna go right into our flour mix. So this is flour with some different starches in it. We're going to take it, shake off a little bit of the excess flour, and we're gonna drop it here into our fryer. Okay, so the chicken's cooking. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grill our bun. So this is just a clarified butter. It's butter with all the milk solids taken out of it, so it'll brown nice and easy and it won't burn. And next thing we have to talk about is the spice mix. So this is what makes Nashville hot chicken Nashville hot chicken. Nashville hot chicken is actually, it's a dish that's based on revenge. As the story goes, a woman was trying to get back at her cheating boyfriend. So he came home late one night and she made his chicken and she put a little extra cayenne pepper and some really hot stuff in it. It kind of backfired because he ended up really liking it. Long story short, they ended up opening a restaurant, and that's how Nashville hot chicken came to be. So in this we have paprika, garlic powder, sugar, black pepper, and mustard powder. So what we do is we take the hot oil and we pour it over the spices. And what that does, as you see, it's frying the spices a little bit, so it's helping them bloom. Okay, so that's gonna be our spice for the chicken when the chicken is ready. All right, so our chicken's been cooking for about 6 minutes now. And here we go. So we're just gonna drain off the oil. That's what you're looking for, nice and crispy, cooked in the center, almost looks like kind of cornflakes on the top. So we're gonna go right from here into that spice mix that we made. And then we're just gonna dip that chicken into the whirlpool of spices here. So we have 6 different heat levels. So we have a southern, which is no spice at all. We have mild, medium, hot, extra, extra hot. And then we have this here, which is our XXX hot. This is the hottest we have. A lot of people really, really like hot food, like really, really hot food. And we really wanted to bring it. So in here we have that same spice mix, plus Trinidad scorpion pepper, ghost pepper. We have Carolina Reaper, 7-pot brain strain. There's a whole mix of different pepper powders. So that's what we're gonna do here is we're gonna shake it onto the chicken. Now that we have it sprinkled with our hot seasoning, we're gonna take it, put it on our bun. This is Nashville comeback sauce. It's mayonnaise mixed with some other seasonings. And we're gonna put our pickles on top of the sandwich. And then our coleslaw, creamy coleslaw. And there you have it. That's our most popular item, our Nashville hot chicken sandwich. All right, next up we have our half bird. So this is half a chicken, bone in. We brine this for about 6 hours or so, and brining again, it keeps the meat nice and moist. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip it into our egg wash. Just drain off a little bit of the excess egg wash here. And then we're going into, this is our flour mix again with our flour and our starch. I want to make sure we get all of the pieces, get all the crevices in every corner. That's what helps it get nice and crispy and crunchy. So once it's breaded, we're going to drop it into our fryer. Now our fryer for this preparation is a little bit lower in temperature. So it almost, in essence, kind of braises a little bit. All right, so the next thing we're gonna be making is our coleslaw. We serve coleslaw on our sandwich, and we also sell it as a side. So this is Savoy cabbage that we use, and I'm just gonna take this and cut it into ribbons. All right, so now that we have our cabbage shredded, sliced, we're gonna throw it in the bowl here. We're gonna add grated carrots. We got thinly sliced red onion. And then we have our dressing. So this dressing is mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, some sugar, and celery seed. We're gonna take that and just add it to our coleslaw. Now this is good if you mix this ahead of time, just a little bit, so you get the two to kind of marry. And then we're gonna add a little pinch of salt here. And then we're just gonna mix it up. And there you go, we got our coleslaw. We put it in a little side dish here. Nice and healthy, good crunch. All right, so it's been 20 minutes and the chicken is floating, which is a good way to know when it's done. And there you see it's nice and crispy. Okay, so we're just gonna take it now and we're going to dip it into our Nashville spice here. So this is the oil mixed with the spice. So we're gonna make this one mild. So we're gonna spice it with our mild seasoning. Kind of make sure we get it all over. Nashville hot chicken is always served on white bread. The bread actually soaks up, if you can see, soaks up the oils and the spices. It's also good when you're eating really hot. Nashville hot chicken style comes with pickles. You put the pickles on top. They're nice to eat in between bites of the spicy chicken. And there you go. There's our half bird from Georgia Ray's. Thanks for stopping by. Check out Windsor Food Spotters for this week's giveaway. We'd also like to thank Morton Food Service for helping make this video happen and for supporting independent restaurants for 100 years. Cheers, see you soon.